Hey guys, welcome back to Golden Finds. Your host, Daniel, and we are back at the thrift store, but we are at a different store today. We are at Savers. This store is specifically in the city of Yorba Linda, so let's go ahead and get started and see what exciting things we come across. What will be our Golden Finds, do you guys think? Saw this vintage cat. Now, I've seen this in numerous TV shows. I think it was also like even featured like in The Simpsons, this Kit Kat clock. It was very interesting, very vintage, but $20, very pricey. Now, I know a lot of you will probably agree that Savers, unfortunately, is a little bit more expensive, in my opinion. I don't know if you guys think that too. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys think that this thrift store is expensive for what it is. I know that it's named other names as well across the US, so you guys let me know your opinion. As always, you know that I love hearing from you guys. So I came across a few Rae Dunn pieces, as we see here, $5.49 for this little pen holder cup. Pretty cute. I love the gold on it, but I'm being very particular when I thrift Rae Dunn now. As I have mentioned before, the majority of my Rae Dunn collection has been thrifted, so I just have to be very picky on what makes it home. Now, it's always a good day when I come across a good candle while thrifting. Now, this one's actually from Ashland, which is carried at Michael's Craft Store. And this one is at Bath & Body Works. Now, if you guys thought that Goodwill was selling them expensive, look at this one. It is a holiday edition candle, and it's halfway used. And they're asking $8.99. And even for this single wick candle, a single wick, $8.99. Now that is very outrageous. I don't understand it. Even Goodwill wins on this one, because Goodwill at least won't charge you $8.99 for a single wick. But nonetheless, it's very interesting. Now, I do like Savers in some sense that you do find some good things. I have mentioned before that Savers has an amazing book collection compared to Goodwill. So I love coming to Savers to check out the books. Look at this vintage TJ Maxx tag. Look at that. It looks so old. And this cute little light up pumpkin. That was $6.99. So it's kind of like some things are pricey and then some things are not. It just kind of depends what your market is, I guess you could say. Saw these little tea light holders. This beautiful orange reminded me of fall and Halloween season, which you guys, it's on full swing already. Stores have it everywhere out. Then I saw this beautiful Christmas piece, Robinson's May. Do you guys remember that store? I think I was way too young to recall this store. My store was Mervyn's back in the day, but it was interesting finding this Christmas piece.
The store-wide spring sale at Robinson's May.
You'll find 20 to 50% savings on the newest looks for spring in every Robinson's May store.
Save 20 to 50% on exciting spring fashions for your entire family.
Save on shoes, accessories, and terrific items for your home.
Plus, make no payment until July with 0% finance charges.
Spring is just around the corner, and you won't want to miss these special savings
During the store-wide spring sale at Robinson's May.
Baskets again are such a weakness for me, and this basket bag was fabulous. Now it does have a little bit of the material starting to unhinge on it, and it was $5.49, but it was such a cute basket bag. And today's shout out is going to go to my friend Allie. Hey, my sweet friend Daniel, I love all of the beautiful decor. I would have picked up the silver and wood candle holder, such a beauty and classy. That crochet piece was super cute. Allie, thank you so much for your sweet comment, my friend. You are such a doll. I appreciate you and your friendship. You are amazing. You guys, Allie has a channel, Decor, Home, and Lifestyle, which I will go ahead and link at the bottom of the description box below. She does everything from thrifting to tablescapes to shopping. She loves going shopping, and I love checking out every single one of her videos. She does a lot of vlogging as well and a lot of day in the lives, and there's just so much inspiration in her channel, and she actually has various other channels. I'm going to link every single one of them in the description box below, where you guys can click on the channel name and it will direct you to her page directly. Head on over and check her out yourselves and give her a support by subscribing to her channel. You will absolutely not regret it because she's so amazing. She's so fun. She is like the sister that I wish I had. I wish me and her could go thrifting and just have a ball because she definitely knows how to have a good time. So Allie, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you and you are so beautiful. Now, I absolutely love a good Halloween find. This Witch's Inn sign. Come in and stay for a spell. It's never too early, I say, to shop for Halloween. This was $5.99. It was originally from the Ashland brand. So this came from Michael's. It was in pretty good shape. It did have a little bit of scuffs, around here and there, but nonetheless, it was still a really good piece. And I always love browsing through the wood decor, all the wall decor accent pieces. I absolutely love, even though I really don't need any, I just love browsing at some of them. Some of them can work very well for like your decor setups as well. Saw this and gave me such a flashback. I think this is 90s or 80s. It's Victorian Beale accent cup and saucer sets. So they had a bunch of these. These colors are giving me everything. I think they are 90s. I want to say, it also looks very 1980s, but I'm going to go with 1990s. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, if you know about this collection, because it was super fun to look at. Then also came across this other gorgeous set. There was a lot of saucer sets. This one was a Noritake Progression Palos Verdes cup and saucer set. So these came in a 2-piece set. They were absolutely gorgeous. Love the details and the greenery on them. They were just so pretty to look at. And then ran into some Raydon plates. Now these were pricey. For $3.99, I could expect finding this at Home Goods brand new. It was just way too pricey for what it was, in my opinion. But it's still fun to look at. Saw this candle. I believe this was DIY. This was a Target candle. But the front, I think, would Mod Podge, they Mod Podged an image on it. Saw this vintage ceramic turkey gravy boat for $6.99. It's very pretty. And I actually have one of these. I either have the gravy boat. Yeah, I do have the gravy boat, actually. These were hysterical. These were coasters made with nuns on them. Sister Mary Mimosa, Sister Mary Margarita. And they were just making, fun cocktail jokes. They were so cute and whimsical. Saw this Disney store strainer colander in the shape of Mickey shapes. And that was a fun find. It's always fun finding Disney finds at the thrift store. I do hope that you guys are enjoying this walkthrough. Make sure that you guys stay tuned until the end to see what made it home with me, if there is a haul. As always, make sure to let me know in the comments down below if there is anything that you would have picked up for yourself, and make sure to stay tuned until the haul to see what made it home. Now, I was super excited to look at the entire book collection that they have. Now, I only browsed at the children's books, but they do carry a wide arrangement of different books for children's, for teens, for adults, for anyone, and of all kinds of different books, you guys. So it was so much fun. There was so much reminiscing of looking at various books here because a lot of these brought back childhood memories, and it was just so much fun browsing at all these books and remembering back to when I read them when I was younger. So if you did not know, I am on the search for certain books from my childhood that I want to collect to build a future nursery library. So that is what I normally do. Sometimes when I am thrifting, I'll search for books to add to that collection. Now, this one was very interesting. So this was an Arthur book, which I'm also on the hunt for any Arthur books. And you guys, look at how it originally was to be. So this is how Arthur and his family normally should have looked in the cartoon. As you guys can see, they definitely have done a complete change up to what we're used to seeing them now. So it's interesting. I did not know that Arthur is supposed to be an armadillo. It was very interesting, to see all of Arthur's friends as well, because a lot of them have changed. And this was a reproduction book. It's supposed to be a reproduction of the vintage Arthur book, but it was still so fun to look at. And you guys will see right now the updated version of how it looks. Look at the comparison. Very different, right? And I hope it's supposed to be an armadillo. I'm thinking that it looks like it has, like the snout of an armadillo. If I'm incorrect, I'm so sorry. But the haul is coming up, you guys. Make sure to stay tuned to see what you guys can find out what I picked up and made it home with me. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed this walkthrough at the Yorba Linda Savers. Let's go ahead and see what made it home. I feel like I definitely had a lot better luck this time compared to the La Mirada Savers that I went to the first time. And I just think that I found some really good goodies that I want to share with you guys. So I was super stoked when I saw this, and I knew that it had to come home with me right away. So this is the Witches Inn Come In and Stay for a Spell. Now, this was so cute. I kind of debated about it. I was going back and forth whether or not to pick it up to bring it home, because I was like, do I really need another sign like this? It's still brand new. As you guys can see, it was never used. And it's originally from Ashland, so the Ashland brand is sold at Michael's. It was originally $19.99, and it was $5.99 at Savers. So I think this is going to be so perfect. I'm going to be doing a witches theme, you guys. So this is a little preview of an idea that I have for the hutch this year for Halloween. This entire hutch is going to be dedicated to witches theme. So I'm super excited to see where I'm going to put this when the time comes. I can't wait. I can't wait. But I'm super excited that I'm going to be decking that out with hutch decor. So now you guys know. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that until the Halloween season approaches closer. So that was from Savers again, $5.99. And I actually got so lucky with books, you guys. They had so many cute books. And I even got more luckier with this basket, which is so perfect. Look at this basket, first of all. It's housing the books that I thrifted from Savers. This is such a cute basket bag. It was $5.99. And I just loved it. I loved it so much that I knew that I had to bring it home. Look how cute. It is becoming a little bit undone right here, as you guys can see on the handle. So I was thinking I would either keep it as is and use it as a book bag or book basket, or I could always just remove the one that is undone, like that's becoming undone right here. And then this could become a wall basket. And I could simply just hang it like this, and I would just remove this handle. But isn't this so cute? I just knew that it had to come home with me. But let me share with you guys the books that I picked up. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I did mention in videos long ago that I am building up kind of like a children's library for when Joe and I become parents, because that is something that we plan for in the future, to have kids. I want to go ahead and start building up like a children's library. So I'm stocking up on a lot of childhood favorites that I grew up with that I want to start picking up here and there at the thrift store if I find them, because they're definitely a lot cheaper than if you were to buy them new. So I've picked up this one, which is The True Story of the Three Little Pigs. I remember reading this when I was younger. I don't know if you guys remember this book, but it's absolutely hysterical. It was $1.29, and this is basically the story of the three little pigs in the perspective of the wolf. So you can kind of see him. He is starting to tell the story of how it all began on his point of view. So this is such a cute book. It's interesting, but cute. Then I found a bunch of Arthur books. I was so excited, you guys. I could not believe it, because I wanted to start collecting Arthur books. I don't know if somebody left their entire collection. It might have been a teacher's collection, because some of these books do have like markings of the teacher and the classroom. So I picked up Arthur's Chicken Pox. This was $1.29. Arthur's April Fools. You can see all of the different Arthur books on the back. I love Arthur. Growing up, I saw it on PBS all the time. Now, of course, they definitely have changed. As you guys can see, they don't really look that much anymore like the books. You guys saw the old one. That wasn't an older edition. It was just like a reprint, but that's how they looked like, which I think were very interesting nonetheless. Then I also got Arthur's Family Vacation. Really cute. And Arthur's Halloween. I was so excited for this one because it's a Halloween book. So I was like, yes, 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 yes. I'm so happy I was able to add a Halloween Arthur book. And then Arthur Babysits with the twins. And Arthur's Christmas. So I got the best of both holidays, Christmas and Halloween. So I absolutely fell in love with it. Now, the last book that I picked up was a classic. I actually grew up with this book. I remember ordering it. Do you guys remember book orders? Are any of you old enough to remember what book orders were? Let me know in the comments down below, because I ultimately always loved doing book orders when I was in elementary school and middle school. I just loved it so much. So I remember I bought this, and it actually came with a cassette tape. Yes, cassette tape, not CD, of the song. So this is the book, There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly. I literally was reading this at the thrift store, and I was singing the song in my head because it brought back so many memories. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. Can you believe that? What an interesting book, right? I just loved this book so much, and I was so excited when I found it and knew it had to come home with me right away. So that is the end of the haul, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this walkthrough at Savers and the haul. As always, let me know in the comments down below, what was your favorite find from the entire haul? Or is there something from the walkthrough that you would have picked up for yourself? I would love to hear it in the comments down below. Again, that's like our little time for us to get to know each other, you know, you and me. So I always appreciate it when you guys leave a comment down below. It brings me so much joy. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure that you are out there seeking your own golden finds, and make sure, if you haven't subscribed, that you subscribe to my channel. I welcome you to. So until next time, you guys, I will see you on our next thrifting adventure and see what golden finds we come across. Bye, everyone.